What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Khord here with my buddy Gumby. We are doing another Let's Play World of Warcraft. We are currently in the Barrens, leveling a warrior and hunter, and we are just going to continue on our path of killing plain striders and other various creatures.
Me already moving around, trying to do stuff, and wow, World of Warcraft seems loud. Time to turn it down again, as I click on the wrong thing. I don't understand this, man. Sounds, I just can't seem to stay steady with anything. Like, it's still stupidly loud.
And you've turned down, like, the volume with WoW?
Oh yeah, it's down to 31%. Let's try 10%.
There we go. Here's some plain striders over here. Oh hey, we got a fire wand. Too bad we're not playing a priest or a warlock or some various form of that.
I know. I'll try to equip it anyways.
Okay.
No. It's your wand anyway, so I can't do anything.
Oh, well. Unfortunate for you then.
No. There's a plain strider over here.
Oh, I guess this was my loot. Nothing in it
Hey.
anyways.
It's always your loot.
That one wasn't. It's not always my loot, as you can see.
Plain striders.
Man, I hopped onto some of my old 85 characters, and I was just kind of dinking around on them, and I, for the life of me, cannot remember how to play them.
Oh yeah, I get on my shaman and I, got into that group and I was like, okay, what is my rotation?
Luckily with shamans, are you enhancement?
Yes.
Luckily with shamans on enhancement now, it's basically whatever ability is up, you click. That's their new priority list.
Hello, Gumby. Horde Ponage is recruiting. We have friendly, active members and free repairs.
I believe there's a strider over here. I believe we
don't want to tell you what our guild level is because it is actually really low.
I have this feeling that we're going to have to pick up an add-on that doesn't allow spam at us. Alright.
I don't know how that'll work, though, because it's just a tell. I can understand there being an add-on that blocks guild invites.
There's one that what it does is unless they're on your friends list, they can't send you a tell.
Oh, but see, what if viewers want to send us messages?
Wait, what?
What if a viewer wants to send us a message, but they're not on our friends list?
Well, I give them my information so they can add me.
Why do I keep missing? I just don't understand.
I need to figure out what the maximum friends list thing is, because I'm starting to get a wee bit full, I think. It's kind of funny to go through the friends list on World of Warcraft because there's just all these Diablo signs. It's like, oh yeah, that's right. That's the game that I'm supposed to be playing right now.
Yeah, my friends list is pretty empty.
My monk is 52.5 now, and I am going to be heading towards like mid-portion Act 1 in Hell mode, so your demon hunter can tag along through that if you want.
These things don't want to give me beaks.
I'm done with beaks now.
I can tell. It
Oh right,
doesn't want
it
to
tells
give
you.
me any beaks.
It tells you that I'm done.
Oh look, I'm picking up beaks off of your loot.
Yeah, that's because I'm awesome. So a guild name. Should we go back to the typical Anbu? Or should we figure something else out? Because I'm sure Judgment is taken. We need to figure out a guild name for us though. Any ideas? Can you hear me?
No, I can't hear you. Yes, I can hear you. I have to think.
No, thinking's not allowed. First thing off the top of your head. Wait, don't say that.
Exactly. See?
Can't trust you with thinking off the top of your head. I know immediately where that goes.
Yeah. I'm trying to behave a little bit here, you know?
A step in the right direction.
Alright, well I'm done with those.
Oh, okay. Should we turn in, or...
Yeah, why not?
Since it's here.
Since it's here.
Well,
See, I could
guess...
make a joke about, you know, something that a female vocalized, but I'm gonna be above that.
I guess we have to break it into categories. Like, do we want a serious name? Do we want a joking name? Do we want, like, a kind of, like, punish
ironic
name? Yeah, like...
Well, I've actually kind of noticed that for some reason, people don't take to jokey named guilds very well.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know why.
I think it's just because the overall atmosphere of it, like, you join a guild that's called, you know... Well, I guess that's not true, because one of the guilds I was in was called We Brought Snacks, and we were actually getting farmed by Death and Taxes back in vanilla. You know, they would pick our best players, and they'd recruit us in, and things like that if we wanted to transfer servers.
But of course, you guys were good.
Yeah. Well, that's the intention with this. We're hoping we'll be good. Wolves freed. How do we free wolves? Ah, there we go.
You hit him in the face?
Yep.
Or you break the chain?
No.
You gotta break the tooth. No, you gotta punch the tooth.
No, you punch him right in the face. I know what I was doing.
You act like you know what you were doing.
I guess that's fair.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot things and you kill it.
You should tame the zebra.
Can't tame zebras.
I think you should do that.
But I can't tame zebras.
No. I think you should tame the zebra.
I can't tame the zebra.
I'll take the time to sit here and let you do that.
Okay, if I do this, then when I turn 18, I get the black cat.
Only if you can tame the zebra.
Oh, see, but I can't tame the zebra. I was willing to dismiss my pet and give it a solid attempt for you.
I knew what I was doing there.
Trying to waste time is what you were trying to do.
I'm still killing things. I love the lack of abilities I have right now to burn rage. It's like my charge gives me, I don't know, 25, 35 rage, somewhere in there. I don't know if the talent is automatically calculated in now, but I just have so much rage.
Alright, we're done with that.
Oh, sweet. That was quick.
See, I still don't know... I still don't know what tree to go down. Nobody has said anything in the one video, but of course, I don't think the question was in that one video that was posted.
No, I don't think it was, and I haven't looked into the hunter build yet. I'm pretty sure it's survival if you're playing with a warrior, after thinking about it. I think the beast mastery one is when you're playing with a death knight, and it's a beast cleave. But I may be wrong. I honestly don't remember completely. Are you
Oh well,
ahead
I'll
of me?
dual spec Beast Mastery at some point here.
Yeah, I'm gonna dual spec because I mean I think you're right. We need to do the dungeons at least once or twice, you know, just to do it. And so I'll be. I mean, it's what, like 1 gold to dual spec.
Something like that.
So I mean, it's not like it's expensive. Let's see.
Alright. Explosive shot.
I still remember running through with my warrior and Stranglethorn being like level 39 and just hoping that eventually I would hit the 40, because you know the XP was just a ridiculous requirement back then, and just you're running back and forth across all of Stranglethorn to do those quests.
Oh yeah, and your
The
inventory
mount
is constant, and your inventory is constantly filling up because you're trying to do the pages of Stranglethorn.
Yup. Yeah, like full inventory you had, and then monsters were dropping things that you needed to sell because the mount wasn't that cheap. I mean, it was like 90 gold to train the first level of training at 40. Well, not
Yeah,
training, the mount
it was like
82,
well,
and then the training was 8.
no, I thought it was like 100 total.
Yeah, it was 100
so-
total if you weren't honored with your city.
I thought that didn't matter back then.
No, it did.
Oh.
It still had a reputation, still gave you a discount. That's been in there for a real long time. So, like, the normal was 10 and 90, and if you were honored, it was like 8 and 82, or something like that. But it was 90 gold, I remember that, because I had like 103 when I hit 40, and I could just barely get it.
Yeah, when I hit 40 on my first character, I was like, it was during the I think we were supposed to go up and around. But when I hit 40 for the first time, oh maybe it's just in the cave.
I think it's just in the cave.
They had the AQ stuff going on.
Oh yeah, the opening.
Yeah, so that it's like I was selling silk like a madman.
I
'Cause
actually
it's like
remember that. I remember
it's like
you
I
doing that.
yeah. It's like I didn't need the silk, and people were buying it because they were trying to do the AQ stuff.
Yeah, because we needed like 8 million pieces of silk in order to get that done. I was one of those people out there farming. I didn't get anywhere near close enough to get that legendary though, which sucks. Because to this day, my character would still be able to get on and show it off, and I'm sure that 99% of the people that had it before are long gone.
I would still be able to do it too.
Yeah.
It was that hunter.
Let's see. We'll let you get the next box.
Yeah, good old vanilla. Took forever to level.
Oh, it made you appreciate your characters when you did get them to 60. I mean, taking 13 days played.
Come here, I'll give you a boost.
Yeah.
All right, I'll pump you up.
Um,
But yeah, it did. It took forever, but you know, even while leveling throughout the entire thing, there were people and new people coming on, people re-rolling, characters, people, and it was a much
well, I had two
fuller.
60s. I mean,
Yeah, but it was a much fuller, leveling experience. Instances were constantly going on every server.
yeah, to an extent. I mean, Dead Mines was still a little dead, comparatively, but...
No, Dead Mines was always going, too.
But, yeah, the,
Because it took you a while to get through the zones.
Yeah,
So it's
that's
like
true.
you're sitting there, if you're in the zone where the dungeon is, you were getting, it's like, oh, well, I want to run this.
Looking for this, X amount of people, yeah. I know that my warrior, the warrior was the hardest class to be your first character to level when WoW was first out, which sucked, because I just happened to pick warrior, and it took me like 18 days played to level up, just because I couldn't play the auction house to get gear. And obviously warriors are stupidly gear dependent, so
Yeah.
that was. And then it took you coming over to the house and being like, dude, you're level 59, you have like 80,000 XP to go. Why don't you just finish that off? And then I killed some weak level 54 mob and leveled.
Yeah, after a dungeon.
Yep. I was like, I'm gonna go out here and make this epic, and then a little war golem attacks me and dismounts me. Kill it, and I just barely got enough XP to level off of it. It was like, oh, that's just not epic at all.
That's a little disheartening.
That was no good. Alright, so we need 2 more crates. Probably respawn near the entrance, I would imagine.
One can hope. One can hope. And they definitely weren't rushing anything either. Yeah. There's a crate over there.
Yeah, you know, honestly, the only game so far that I've played lately that somewhat gives me the same kind of feeling as Vanilla WoW did was Terra. Leveling through there, just because it wasn't that hard to level in Terra up until you hit the 50-ish range, 50 to 60, and then it's like you go from needing 400,000 experience to needing like 3 million, and then 10 million, and then 20, and then 40, and the last level you need is 170 million XP. And, I mean, granted, things give you a lot of XP, but it's still, you know, like all of a sudden it became a different kind of grind game.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, I actually have to go complete, like, 3 zones worth of quests in order to level. Instead of it being like each zone gives me a level or 2.
Gotcha.
You got all your crates, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So
Yes,
now
sir,
we just need to
Baba
go
Rooney.
turn in.
This thing's gonna attack us.
Yeah, that's alright.
Sing it! My cat will beat your wolf.
I'm not a cat.
You're. I know. Who said you were a cat?
Well, I beat the wolf.
No, my cat beat the wolf.
No, I got the kill. I got a victory rush. I know when I kill things. I love the simplicity of what the warrior is at this level. It's like charge, rend, mortal strike, thunderclap. Repeat any ability that comes off cooldown.
Serpent Sting, explosive shot, steady shot.
Ah, you're already in the steady shot thing, huh?
Yep.
Gotta love that ability. Is that still the staple? I don't even remember anymore.
It depends on what class you are. But no, this will trade it. But it, yeah. Well, I had, yeah. But yeah, as survival, I believe you wind up doing Cobra Shot because it refreshes your Serpent Sting and does this and regenerates your focus. And with Arcane, it was the steady shot spam. But that's just me going from memory.
You know, I remember being able to compare gear. I remember that without hitting shift. And I cannot for the life of me. I went into the options the other day and I was trying to find it, and I can't find it anywhere. Maybe it was an add-on we were running.
Equipment compare? Maybe Auctioneer?
Yeah, that might have been it. Might have been Auctioneer. I'll have to look into it. Once we hit 85, I'm gonna do some videos where I've actually gone in and redesigned my UI so people can kind of see how to do it for PvP.